we spent a little bit more time on trends in the papers. But again, we appreciate you for your patience. Thank you for being here. And we are about to segue to the next segment of the Morning Express, one that we call Mainland Focus. And we call it Mainland Focus because we would be laying emphasis to a number of stories from the plethora that we addressed earlier in the day. So we pick 1, 2, sometimes 3 stories and give you a chance to opine on these matters. We have 2 stories that have been selected for this morning, and after we reel out that report, we would open the phone line, we would open our Facebook channels, WhatsApp, text message, among others, so that you have a chance to speak to us this morning about the stories that have been brought to the fore. My name is Sage Babalola, and you are currently listening to Mainland 98.3 FM, the sound of Lagos. We're live on Facebook and on YouTube, and I advise that you join our Facebook stream, because if you're unable to connect via the phone, probably because the phone lines are jamming, as multiple people will be trying to call at the same time, we would ask that you use our social media platform. You can use the live chat option on Facebook and on YouTube, especially on Facebook, so that we can see your message and we can read that particular message. You find us on Facebook and on YouTube at Mainland 98.3 FM. As I always emphasize, our frequency is our handle across all social media platforms, aside on X, where we're simply at This Morning. First things first, we're looking at the Guardian newspaper. There was a report there, Tinubu to unveil revised national counter-terrorism strategy. As it stands, the national coordinator, national counter-terrorism, would officially unveil the revised national counter-terrorism strategy in October of this year. The NCTC boss explains that the document had been finalized and it has been forwarded to the National Security Advisor, Nuhu Ribadu, for approval. But as we are putting together as a country, with the president putting together Nigeria's counter-terrorism bill, there are some indices that an SBM intelligence report has brought to the fore. The Nigeria's kidnap for ransom economy, it has reached record levels, meaning that the amount of money, I beg your pardon, that people are paying for ransom has reached the highest level in a very, very long time. Citizens at the moment are paying at least 2.56 billion naira, and this is between July 2024 and June 2025. That is the period in review. July 2024 to June 2025, at least 2.56 billion naira has been paid to kidnappers by ordinary Nigerians to secure the release of abducted relative and community members, and at least 4,722 people have been abducted within that same period. That's a 14% year-on-year increase. Previously, it was around 1.05 billion. That was the cumulative sum of money 2024-2025 respectively. People are paying as much as 2.56 billion, with over 4,000 Nigerians being abducted. Of course, the Northwest happens to be the epicenter of kidnapping. I think it accounts for about 62.6% of most of the victims. So the Northwest is the most hit, 62% of Northwest, amongst other things. So and now that the president has worked on a counter-terrorism bill, we're asking questions. Nigerians don't have to pay ransom to secure the release of their family members. What sort of provisions should be made for security operatives in the country so that they are not outgunned or outnumbered by these terrorists? What sort of policy do you expect to be in that counter-terrorism bill in terms of speed of response, the proximity that should exist between security structures and the community, such that it would not take hours before security operatives are able to get to a community that is arrested? What should be the law? How stringent? How do we handle this? What should the bill say about the prerequisite or the requirements before security operatives are hired? For example, the NSA, the IGP, the service chiefs. What sort of requirements should be in security outfits in this part of the country? So the question is very simple. The report says that the bill has been finalized. The counterterrorism bill, that it has been finalized. It should become public document by October of this year. It's been sent to Nuhu Ribadu, the National Security Advisor, at the moment for approval. Once he approves, processes will kick off, and then by October that document will become public knowledge, or at least the contents of the document. But just as normal thinking Nigerians who is reading report of killings going on in different parts of the country, a counter-terrorism bill, what would you expect the content to be? What would you expect as the plans in that document that would be able to we're talking about electricity power supply in Nigeria. Also from the Guardian newspaper, that electricity consumers are they're raising concern about the tariff hike, and epilepsy C is about 14 and D maybe 10. Please allow me to confirm that information, but I'm quite certain that for band A is 20 hours of first of all, complaining that they do not get the 20 hour of power supply promised to them first of all, and that the tariff just keeps increasing. There's hardly any notice given to them. They just realize that the tariff has increased. Also, the estimated billing has become another as where they seldom have power. In 2 weeks, they might not have power, and then it comes the end of the month, their bill comes to them, and they're asked to pay 500,600 to calculate, especially for those on estimated billing. What about the national metering plan of this administration, where free meters were supposed to be distributed to people? What happened to that? There were allocations for that project. Where are the meters? Why are Nigerians still involved in estimated billing? Even those that are on the band system, why do they constantly have to pay huge amount of money? And your own story regarding power supply. If you're on estimated billing, we would like to hear what your story is like. We would like to hear recommendations of what we can do. We have a grid that can take care of at least 13 to 18,000 megawatt, I believe, but we're still hovering on 3,000 to 5,000. You might consider it some sort of development, because once upon a time we were doing 1,000 really in solar on a national level, and not just for Aso Rock. We want to have a productive conversation on these two issues. We're talking the counterterrorism bill, and we're talking electric problems that we currently are grappling with as a country. The phone lines are open now. We would love to hear from you. The number to call is 0913 6000 410. I'll give you the phone number again. It is 0913 6000 410. If you'd like to interact with us via WhatsApp, you can call on WhatsApp, especially for those of you who are outside the country and you want to, or send a message on WhatsApp 0913 6000 430. We're also live on Facebook and on YouTube at Mainland 98.3 FM. Use the live chat option to call us. Now, for new, I'm not saying that you've called once before. If you've called maybe twice or thrice, or you're just calling recently, today is a day for you. But if you are a regular caller, I would ask that you please take a back seat. Use Facebook, use WhatsApp, use text message, but please do not call. Leave the phone lines open for those who are not regular callers, people who have only called once or twice. Please leave the phone lines open for them. Thank you very much. Let's take our first call. Hello. Hello. You need to turn down the volume on your radio, please. Hello. All right, do make it back. Hello, good morning to you.
Good morning, Madam Fish.
Good morning to you. What's your name, please?
This is Ugo, calling from Sango.
All right, go ahead.
In this counter-terrorism act, it will not work, because we have seen many projects or many things this PC government have promised us, and that they have failed woefully. So, if they really want to work, they're supposed to start working now, not to work for campaign.
What would you expect when you say if they want to work? What would you expect they start to do in terms of?
They're supposed to start this man.
No.
Nuru, the lands and property of Nigeria, they are working. And what pains me too much is these bad supporters of government, that when they cannot even see too much damage, they're supposed to be talking in a way to tell government that they are not working, but they will supporting government. Is it because their family is not among those people kidnapped, or their property is not destroyed, or their life is not gone?
Right.
That's why they're supporting a bad government.
Right.
They're supposed to resist that.
All right, thank you very much. You're saying that change of guard, maybe. All right. Hello.
Hello. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, this is Christopher. Hello?
Hello? Christopher, are
Hello?
you a regular caller?
No, this is the first time. So I've heard this station for the past 4 years, more than 4 years now.
You've never
We never
called?
tried to call.
Oh.
And whenever I tried today, but I don't know.
Oh,
Thank
okay.
God that you put
Okay.
my call
Oh,
today.
WhatsApp. I know your name from WhatsApp. All right, please go ahead.
If you check my WhatsApp, I send message to you from WhatsApp. Like we are talking about like now. I went to the Super Job station this morning just to pick train, just to take train to Lagos. I found out that there's no light. Everywhere was dark. There's no single light. There is, and the thing we can do. Except the food collection in Nigeria, in fact, almost all the sector have been taken over by election. So there's no any country that can develop if the collection is allowed to thrive. So I don't know what the better the food collection in Nigeria. So that Nigeria can be before. There's no like people like all this happen that you get women up and down. There's no like.
Thank you so much for calling. You have a great day. 09136000410. WhatsApp, we have Sage, you did not give us the content in this new counterterrorism bill, for Christ's sake. I just mentioned that the unveiling is in October. The power supply in my area that is band A has gone bad. We have been paying estimated bills for service not rendered. As I'm talking to you now, we don't have power supply since Sunday and we're in band A. John from Ijaniki. All right, thank you for your contributions. Hello, good morning. Hello.
Good morning. This is from M쏘ɪᴜᴜ.
All right, welcome, Shay. Go ahead, please.
So I want to complain about my own side in M쏘ɪᴜᴜ here.
Okay.
When they not used to give us they used to give us like small, but they are the one that cut our light. Now they was disconnect our light now, and you even give me the disconnection paper, and I not connect any light. Like after 2 months, and I decided okay, I will not connect the light until when I buy my prepaid meter, and I'm using like 2 months. They first put us for band C. After 2 months, I want to recharge again. I meet myself up. When I go complain, they say I band A again. But so they now begin to tell me that the free light that they write for me, that when I collect the meter, I will pay 20. They don't begin snap my meter. And when they again that why, they say that the house put debt. I'm not the one that hold debt. Now you see the business that I'm doing there. They say I'm free. So the house that owe 1 million now, me that I just enter the compound, I must pay the money. So that is the issue that I get with NEPA.
Okay.
For now.
All right then. 09136000430. We're live on Facebook and on YouTube at Mainland 98.3 FM. Good morning to you. The volume on your radio, please. Okay. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning to you.
This is on the counter terrorism. I want them to include. I want them to include all this bribery and corruption on it, so that if they include on it, that they are right, we should include it. If they fund any,
I don't think that's how it works. I mean, I understand you, but that's what the police is for. Counterterrorism, mostly security, assailants that we have that come into the country from other countries, humanitarian crisis that we offer forces, welfare for our security forces, collaborations with neighboring countries, counterterrorism structure. Yeah, so I mean, I get you, corruption and bribery, but I think that's a police matter. Yes, the most certainly. But thank you very much for your contributions. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, ma'am.
Morning to you, sir. Welcome.
Yeah, my name is CY.
Your
You are, madam.
Okay.
So I just want to contribute for this terrorism issue. I thought that the APC government, I will not allow you to. I will never support them in any way. All this propaganda, all that they are working. I don't see anything coming out of them. All things they are saying, I don't just understand. They submitted about almost Dubai submitted. That matter is dead. So I don't trust them, my brother, my sister. I don't trust them at all.
Okay. It's nice that a bill. Yes. Hello.
Hello, ma.
Hello. Good morning to you.
Good morning. This is Wi-Fi.
Welcome. Thank you.
Terrorism matter. Me, I'm of the opinion that Nigerian armed forces, this is serious. They should call for maybe all these superior powers like the US and other higher army powers to come and help us, because it is getting out of hand. And then on the NEPA bill and all those stuff, I think people should press for that. Yes.
What area is that?
Shomolu.
Okay. I'll pay attention to that.
I've seen where people are getting free meters. And me, in my own house, we are using prepaid in them. Whether they have lights or they don't have lights, they keep billing them.
Good morning.
Morning.
How you doing?
I'm well, thank you. Your name, please?
My name is Mike. Where there is a will, there's always a way. The will to do the good that our government knows. If you get the Nigerian soldier to tell you their experiences up there in the north and about things that is happening with this terrorism, you weep for this country. You weep for this country, and before the bill was passed, things what would have happened, the things of what we are facing and how to go about it. See, let me tell you the truth. One man, in as much as we play politics as sensitive chief security officer and other commissions to keep us, so if they don't change with the politicizing of the defense.
And then go to Facebook, all right? Hello.
Oh, Stage, I greet you.
Yeah, irregular caller, it's not qualified. Distort or withhold the truth is a common trait and practice among Nigerian politicians. Bernard Adegboyega on Facebook is the author of that message. By the antecedent of our attitude towards implicitly when it involves the big man, it will temporarily divert. To take down the volume on your radio. Do you mind, please?
Okay. My name is Odalune. It should be a video where foreigners used to cause more security in this nation. And our leaders are just looking the other way.
As of what?
A tailor made of people. All they were coming from under the tailor, foreigners. They got them uploaded from under the tailor. Our brothers are very porous. Why don't you seriously do how we handle our things? People have no conscience at all when it comes to that's the part. When it comes to
all right. Have a great morning. Thank you so much for calling, sir. Look for train. It can be backed by a positive and things will work very well to a better government. Thank you and have a nice day. You have a better one. Thank you very much. We have here, good morning, Sage. The and I will feel it. Everything as far as this administration is concerned is politics. Hence, about any other measure or alternative to tackle the counterterrorism bill should contain that the defense minister and other security chiefs should be suspended or repentant Boko Haram criminals. Anyone caught should face the music squarely. That any informant caught should be jailed. Those are his recommendation of what should be in the security bill. And for those of you who are probably just tuning in, security issue, the counterterrorism bill is now done with. It has been sent to the National Security Advisor for approval by the President. Now, this bill will be made available in October of 2025. And we're asking the questions of what your recommendations are discussed in stone just because it has been approved or it will be approved by the NSA. If you could recommend things that should be in terms of provisions for our security operatives, the recruitment, neighboring countries, intelligence gathering, a synergy between different security agents in the country to countering or at least minimizing terrorism in Nigeria. Hello.
Hello.
Good morning. It's allow new callers. Today's for only new callers, and so new callers don't disappoint us because now if you leave
hello, good morning.
Morning to you.
My name is Jᴏɪᴜ. I'm calling from Oshodi.
Okay.
I feel so for the anti-terrorism act, your minister for defense, all those kind of things. Even this new regard is not the most critical. See their own security setup, but our own is manned by politicians. So I expect that to start with, our heads of security agencies must not be politicians in the first place. Then we should have manpower, intel, and what do you call it, funding. They won't fund our security agencies. The funding that goes there is not, I don't think it's properly utilized, So those are the, that for those kind of offenses. the President of Justice should be seen. Not that he will lead the cause for longer than necessary. Then as for the PSM, they are doing the way they like. When you are on Bandi, they can always easily take it to Bandi and all the rest of it. But my point is, provide people with the people because of the agenda they have to exploit the people. They don't really want to give to the people. And it's even not free. It's people buy them.
Thank you. How much power do you get? How much electricity do you get?
Hello, good morning. So, come and lie, big lie, not be small lie, go lie. You can imagine that.
Are you reacting to so I can follow you properly?
So,
CN.
okay, even the terrorists in our school because they are collecting funds.
All right, thank you so much. You have a blessed day. Let's take another call. Hello.
So, okay, my take this morning is on that terrorism bill. Is that Nigeria, we have enough bill. We keep passing bill, passing bill, and we are not seeing any result. No laws, bills to take care of insecurity in Nigeria. I say that this same bill is going to happen to the other bills, the other laws that we have regarding insecurity in Nigeria. And regarding the second discussion, all the just government, they want to be sincere. They just need a functional avenue where people can reach so that one of the meter in the building has issue. There will be a debt on the money. We are the one that will be paying that money. I want to pay this money.
All right. Hello.
Thank you.
Hello.
All
right, go ahead, sir.
Sage, they have CPU currently now in police. Go and verify. We have a thing for counter-terrorism. All this
strategy. This one is just
it's just to avenue to eat money.
No, hold on. They're revising it so that it is tailored to our.
All
right. Thank you very much. Is revised. We of course have that has happened within the insecurity, the space of security in the country. It's now different. Please, it's not a new bill.
Good morning. My name is Victor.
Because I'm suspicious of some of you. Well, go ahead, please.
We have enough laws, but I feel it's about this fake news. It's about fake news against the politician. That is just the main reason. Because the major thing that I see there is about this fake news. We don't talk about electricity.
The fake news thing, information and all the likes on social media. That's cybercrime.
To implement them, it's the implementation that really matters.
All right.
Once they implement it, it's okay for everybody.
All right, then. You have a beautiful morning. Thank you so much for calling. Hello. Armed robbery will be brought to a minimal level if there's a political will by the government, social fear or political considerations, whatever yield any positive impact or result.
Calling from Ikeja.
All right.
I rise to it. But my major worry in captivity is happening. Is it, something will happen in your area now. You call it this. Well, I don't know. You continue to prepare meter of a thing. Government has been saying often and often. They should issue this thing free. Even the one you even pay for it, before you can even get it, the prepare meter, they will just bring a estimation bill. It's not even,
who says, good morning, Sage. Regarding the issue of electricity, this is one area that the current president told Nigerians not to vote for in the mind of Nigerian politicians, where a failed one who doesn't do what he promises will just throw morality to the wind and still come to beg you for your vote again. Telling lies has become like an institution to them. It's unfortunate that people that lack morality are the one piloting the affairs of the country, and corruption has become a norm. Sharifat Mokpelo, new callers, please try again, you get through. Francis Ekpeyong on Facebook says, good morning, Sage, Forward Lady Mo, and be another document because there is no political will. If the relocate the CDS, who said Nigerians should learn to acquire MPF, who are always very strong and powerful when dealing with ordinary citizen. The 400 names of insecurity sponsorship still in federal integration or of repentant terrorists. You mean where is your location? And you must tell me. Reply they mean by the terrorism bill. Is it revision of our counter-terrorism strategy? We take the battle of insecurity serious. Any terrorist arrested should be used against terrorists. The party is deceiving itself. We need to.
My name is Evans calling from Ladipo.
Welcome, Evans. Go ahead.
If you what is terrorism?
they don't, a week is too much, they act or whatever. It won't work. These are politicians, they know what they are doing. See, you and I know that when they set up committee, it's as good as that is going to happen. Boko Haram people, you rehabilitate them, and you. As for NEPA, I don't know what's about them again. If they are, so I don't know what to say about. It's just like they probably did because they want to just accumulate. So you are paying for what you are not consuming.
Earlier in the program, who says that some areas in Shomolu actually got free prepaid meters. If you live there in Shomolu,
Hello.
hello.
Security issue. I use myself as an example. There was a time that some brother came to my gun, then I called the police. Whereby, later I don't have dog initially. Somebody comes in, attack one dog, other ones will have a looking. What a device to do that. Is the PHCN that are so lazy, let me use, it's more of game to them than running after the people that they are charging them for, that they don't pay for lights or thereabouts. Let everybody.
Just read messages now. Let me do WhatsApp a little bit. I think we have a number of messages on there. Good morning, Sage and Fuad. I would like to unveil to the public. Many Nigerians will be disappointed on electricity. By now, nobody should be on estimated billing, going by the promise of the Oluremi from Akute. A message on WhatsApp from ᴜᴜ as our light hardly goes off. My pain is those houses that are still and they can no longer do so with prepaid meter users, and so they are heavy sponsors. Our only problem is electing people of questionable character into leadership position who watch things go bad for their own selfish reasons. Of the Canada's all right, we have, hold on. Good morning, Sage. Please know that this government is not serious at all, and the set of people go out after committing crimes in most of the affected places. The government should save our land and people.
How are you?
I'm fine. Good morning. Your name, please?
My name is not calling. I'm yet to call at Ipaja. I manage a house. I'm a realtor by profession. I manage some houses and at Ipaja area. Now, but it comes at a cost between 10 to 20,000, as against the normal bill. I mean, with it, we now need to pay all these connections and stuff in the meter and all that. Just to answer the question.
When you get said meter. All right. Thank you for clarifying. Administration was just about tribalism. They would never appoint capable person. About good morning. On terrorism and kidnapping, the government is just wasting resources. How long this insecurity? For now, if kidnappers are caught, they should be killed instantly on a fixed rate, which is the frauding. Look at the Minister of Power, Mr. Adilabu and Fuad, and the mainland FM family. The issue of PHCN is a big one. The level is like a thug of war. May God hear our prayers. Prince Samuel of Obuisi. I'm Ibrahim Tohib from Ira Ojo Town, able from the poll, and I asked why. They said we have not paid out of the they said we have to pay before they connect this morning. Hello.
Hello, good morning. Okay, regarding the here in my compound here, somebody tampered with the prepaid. So the NEPA people, they came and they disconnected me. Is on sale. So now I keep listening to the radio. I hear people saying they are giving. I don't understand. So thank you.
All right then. Michael says, "Hello, Mainland FM. Let's call a spade, as it's child's play. If true and Boko Haram should be scrapped, and we should allow of ammunition is spent on the issue of PHCN, where prepaid meat is unfortunate that the president is not handling the issue." Is not handling the issue of electricity with utmost sincerity, despite the fact that it's part of his promises to us, because directly or indirectly. Good morning. Terrorism and terror, for me, whether reversing or Emeka Moses from Lagos, stand light here, but they forced us on the dreaded Band A against our wish, which is the only understand how they went about the banding. Is it based on this? But good morning, Sage. Mind freeing us in the country. Okay. Good morning, good people of Mainland FM. The proposed counter-security chiefs he appointed to work with him responsible in enforcing the part of the constitution that says the security of. So the bill, when it becomes law, should be made easy for us and taxpayers' monies on something that is an exercise in futility. Cap at 10 a.m. with Joseph Fᴜဃᴜ. Papers are telling Fᴜဃᴜ. Oga driver should be with us as well from 11 to 11:30 a.m. Fᴜʟʟᴏ and M쪼ɪᴟᴜ would be here to discuss all the things that have happened within the political space in the start of p.m. And at 4 p.m. we would have the situation room. We'll be talking about the rising cost of health care in Nigeria. Why are people paying through their noses for healthcare? Why on queues for days on end just to get proper medication for something as minimal